Hello one and all, I am Pal of Games and welcome to First Thoughts and Fun. Today we are checking out Yrminsul. I assume that's how you pronounce it. If I have murdered that pronunciation then I'm horribly sorry, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So let's just take a quick look at the menu interface. It's pretty simple. We have rebindable keys. No, we don't. They're not rebindable, I don't think. You might be able to. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can rebind them all, so that's great. Obviously, it makes things a lot better. Just check that. Yeah, you can change it, so that's nice. This always helps. There's a volume slider. There is a resolution and quality control there, so that's great. There's a load there and then back to the main menu. So that's all good. I'm pretty happy with that. It's on Steam Greenlight at the minute. If you haven't thought already, I'd recommend you vote for it there if you like what you see. This is currently available on Disora. If you want to play it now, then that's an option. This game comes to you from Studio Black Flag. I think I said that already. If I haven't, then fair enough. And we shall begin. So our name is obviously Pal of Games in all caps because I'm cool. No, not really. So we are ready to rumble in that respect. Okay, so a bit of dialogue here. I will just keep going with that. I won't do voice acting like I normally do because it could be a long wait to get through it all, potentially. I will just go for it. Okay, so we are into the action now. So right click to defend yourself. Okay, that's pretty simple. Oh, that is quite powerful actually. Quite impressed by that. Seems to do a really nice job of taking everything out. It seems to be running quite smoothly actually so far. Not seeming to have any problems with it. Does seem like we're a bit overpowered at the minute. We'll see if that continues though. See how well we progress as it was. And we seem to have took care of that wave pretty efficiently, I've got to be honest. Pretty good so far. I've got to be honest, I'm liking it. It seems pretty fun so far. The graphics, well, they're good for what it is. I mean, it could be better. There could be some better texture effects and so forth and so on. But, you know, sometimes I'm not the biggest advocate of graphics, to be honest. I'm much more substance over looks, I suppose you would say. So, yeah, I mean, to be honest, this game looks promising. I've got to be honest. From first impression so far, I'm definitely what's going on here? Why have we got French subtitles? That could be a problem. If it seems I did pick English when I started, so I imagine it's already subscripted in, but it will be French no matter what. If that is the case, that could be something they could look at in the future as a little side note to them. So obviously for your it would be good to have subtitles what reference the language you're in. Be good. But I won't criticise it too much for that. You know, it's an indie title, so you've got to kind of take stuff with a pinch of salt in some cases, I suppose. So we can left click to continue, rewind or skip. We'll go for the just clicking through, finding out what's going on. Liking the visuals, I've got to be honest, it looks quite nice in this aspect. The comic book style it's gone for is definitely quite cool, I've got to be honest. It really does look the piece, I've got to be honest. So we are going through right now, and it would seem that there is crazy stuff going on. Ooh, interesting. What's the problem? I wonder. Oh no! There's no hero. That's never good. So basically this game revolves around the idea that you're playing the bad guy, which is nice considering obviously the conventional games rely on you being the good guy. And in this kind of environment where it's tower defense, I think that works really well. The idea that the good guys are attacking your fort, I think that's really nice. Okay, that's a nice introductory start to it. Actives look like that and inactive. So here's the active one, okay. So we can go up to the tree, okay, we can do that. I assume this is what they're attacking. Yep, that's the attack point. Okay, so that's telling us that this can be used. It's sort of like our instance of attacking. When you kill an enemy, soul drops. If you get it by moving the cursor over, it increases your infamy and therefore power. Okay, so I'd imagine that works kind of like a currency. I'd imagine that would be my best guess as to what that does. It has sort of a timer which is to be expected, just to stop anything being too OP. Oh, he's a tough one, isn't he? There. Okay, so these blocks are for... Oh, that's really nice. I do like the arrow thing, so you sort of know the path it's taking. I've seen quite a few games do that in recent memory. And it's a clever idea to have. So we're limited to 2 at the moment. Oh, that's nice, so you can start whenever you feel like. That is good. I assume you can pause it? Does it do anything other than pause? Yeah, it's just a simple pause. It's nice to have though, if you're in the middle of a game and you need to do something, it's nice to be able to just go, okay, I can stop here for a second. It's always good to have. Oh, they got quite the range on them. Which could be a good thing. I don't know, relative to the game so far it's been quite easy, so I'd say that maybe it could do, and there it is against the French sort of turning up. They sort of could patch that in the future, so I won't bag on it too much, because that would be mean. Think of some sort of hipster I'm pretending to be, using words like bag, well, not now. Crazy person. That's what I am. Seems that they're getting through with no real trouble. Got to collect that so we can create another tower. Make life easy for ourselves. There we go. And once again we are getting close to the end, I would imagine. Really just sort of propelling through with no real trouble at all. We've yet to be hit at all, which is crazy. Oh, this could be our first hit. Oh yeah, I think he's got me here. Oh yeah, he got me. It's a shame. Oh, I seem distracted, do I? Well, that's not nice. So it looks like we have sort of failed, but I don't know, I assume, or have we passed? I don't know. I'll take it we've passed. That's the optimistic way to look at it. No, it's a victory, okay, so that just happened to be the last enemy. It was a near perfect. You know, I'm just going to skip this time. just so we can get onto the sort of more in depth of it. I suppose I'd like to know more. So it's going to do a tutorial on the layout. Okay, so map's pretty simple. That's nothing new for an RTS. You kind of expect it, I suppose. Some sort of hub, obviously, for levels. Okay, so it's telling us about the infamy bar, which shows your currency, I would assume. Time in infamy. So how does the time affect it? And yes, time passes between two attacks. We're going to use that to our advantage. Keep you informed of the future. Okay, so it's an event-based thing. Okay, so things happen as you go along, I assume. Okay, so that speeds up time. Okay. And we have some ideas here of what you can do. Okay. So is there anything extra in the options I'm unaware of? No. Okay. So we'll go back to map then, and it's going to retake that. Okay, we can just skip all that. Click on the evolutions tab. Okay. Okay. That's quite interesting. I've got to be honest, I quite like that. Okay. So that's just telling us how the layout is. What should we go for? I like the sound of family. That sounded quite useful, being able to just pick it up automatically for you. That's always something I like to hear. Okay, so it's saying we can just skip through. I would say that's quite easily exploited then, because if I can do just that, surely I can just skip by and evolve again. So this is about territory, so I assume this is how you get through the levels. Well, before you... Okay, it's going to force me to check it out. Okay, so that's the infamy you get from it. That's the difficulty, I'd imagine. Yeah, power of enemy defences, and then obviously the attack from you. Okay, so we'll attack it then. Oh, and I have to defend something. Okay, so that's interesting. So this is an attack preparation. So we're going to anyway to see his statistics. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. So we are fighting. They look like the weakling enemy, and this is more or less the same as it looks. It's quite interesting, I've got to be honest. We'll go forward on this. So we've got to pick our tower. Obviously it seems that we've only got one at the minute. Obviously it looks like we've got a lot more as we go along. That's fine. So there's a collection of 12 here. I don't know if that's your final amount, but that's quite nice, I've got to be honest. It's good to see. Our selection is in the later rounds, I suppose we'll have to be more selective of what we want. For here we've got quite a few. We've got 2 powers now, so that's quite nice. So we can launch an attack, and that should be quite good to do. So let's play an actual proper game, I suppose, because that was more of a tutorial, I assume. So we want them near the start of the map, and we begin, it would look like. So straight away it seems that we're not as good as we were on the first go, so I assume that they sort of made us powerful on purpose. We'll just plonk one down there, just off the side of the screen, so that we've sort of prepared if they manage to get past the initial quarter. We can just leave that going, because that's going to be able to take out that. Pretty self-explanatory. I don't know what the range is on this. Okay, so that'll hit. Okay, that's good. It's good to hear that that'll do that. Because it will mean that we are starting to pick up a choke point here. However, they are quite coming in thick and fast, as it were. we'll spawn another one in here. And that should put us in a lot better position. That's for sure. Put another one down here. That'll deal with that. We've more or less filled up the whole area at this point. In quite a fast fashion, to say the least. We shall have done it momentarily, I would have thought. There we go. So we took 2 hits there. But other than that, I was pretty good indeed. Okay, so it's sort of giving us a storyline so far. It's got a good vibe going for it. I'm quite a fan of the music. It seems quite nice. We've also got overall quite a good thing going on here, so that's quite good. I've got to be honest, it would be nice to see a bit more colour going on with the map. However, it looks like it might be just something what will be coloured in as we go, as we've seen here. I've got to be honest, it's a really promising game. I've got to be honest. I know that they want to bring a lot of stuff to the game, and it's just a case of how successful the game will be. If you've liked this look of it and you think there's something what stands out to you, what's intriguing or interests you in terms of the game, be sure to check it out. As I say, it's on Greenlight, so please like it on there if you think it's worth sort of wanting to see there. If you want to play it now, Disora's there. I'll put a link in the description to that as well. And other than that, thanks for watching everyone, and as always, let me know what you thought below, as I should have said. And catch you later. Goodbye.